the challenge is I have potentially a large tax bill, if they have a large gain over a very short period of time.
What is the biggest frustration with your tax deferral in the 1031?
Yeah, so I think there's two things. One, there's a frustration from investors when they say, "Hey, I thought I was going to be invested in this for 5 years, and it's only been 2 or 3, right? And I got this problem where I have to evaluate a new investment." Some investors, we present them with a 1031, and they can do that. Other investors, they choose not to participate. They choose to raise their hand and get their capital back. But then again, the frustration with those investors isn't like, "Hey, I got to make a new choice for an investment." The challenge is I have potentially a large tax bill, if they have a large gain over a very short period of time.
Yeah, definitely. And so, and honestly, like that's, we love 1031s. I mean, we're Capital Gains Tax Solutions, is the company. So, I mean, we love a 1031 when it makes sense. The problem that we have found is just that, like, you sell high, buy higher 180 days later, So it's just like, we were taught to buy low, sell high, not sell high and then buy higher. Because then,
that's right.
So yeah, and I like how you said that you don't basically compromise your standards because you're under the pressure of a 1031. That's like one of the worst places you can be as a motivated buyer, like
that's right.
And so that's like, we really like applaud you like with that. So, but on the flip side, I'm curious, have you ever heard of a deferred sales trust? Have you ever used a deferred sales trust?
Well, fortunately, I've known Brett for a couple of years now, and I've seen him present at some different events. I've definitely, brought it up to certain investors because, I think, the great thing about a deferred sales trust is it gives you flexibility. And, again, I don't, when we sell a property, we don't make the investors enter into a 1031 exchange. We say, "Hey, here's the property. You have the option to do this." And I just got off the phone with an investor today, and he's going to have a large exit. He's selling some properties, and he's leaving the area that he's got these investments. So he's not going to manage them anymore. Well, he's going to be challenged to find adequate properties for what he's looking for. So for an investor like that says, "Hey, look, I need to sell these properties. I'm leaving. I can't manage them myself anymore. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find anything over this period of time." Something like the deferred sales trust is fantastic. Or one of my favorite options is for business owners, right? And say, "Hey, I'm selling this business and I want to reinvest the money, but I'm just going to take a bath on taxes."
Yeah, no, and that's really what it does. I mean, you can unlock the power of it because it gives you that flexibility and that timing, and it's like kind of agnostic. You don't have to go back into real estate. You sell a business, and you can go into crypto if you want, or stocks and bonds and notes. I mean, it's so flexible and so you just such diversification and it's a brilliant strategy. So we absolutely love that, and we have a mastermind every Friday at 10 a.m.
Oh, awesome. I did not know about that.
Yeah. So I'll invite you. So it's 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 p.m. or 1 p.m. Eastern Time, every Friday. So I'll throw your email in the reoccurring invite, and when you have time,
please
pop
do.
in, because it's a great, it's a really great environment to just come ask questions, throw different situations out and so on and so forth. It's phenomenal. So
perfect.
Yeah. So you guys can learn more about that at capitalgainstaxsolutions.com.